All right, kiddos, let's go. I can't believe you talked me into going to the arcade.
It's better than that dumb old museum.
Oh, come on. You could have seen artifacts from ancient Egypt and pictures of pyramids and pharaohs.
Big deal. I like these artifacts better.
Yeah. Yes, you know, who needs pharaohs when you could have... Tarantula! I don't trust you with those scissors.
Chicken!
All right, what's all this laughing and who's responsible for it?
Hey, look who's up from her nap.
Oh, honey, you didn't have to do that. I could have gotten her.
Well, Hope said that you need to relax.
She did, huh?
Yes, she said that you're very stressed out. She's worried about you.
She's probably wondering why I called off the wedding, too.
Yeah, she did mention something like that.
Well, I guess I shouldn't leave her in the dark. It's just...
What'd he do to you, Mom? Look, I know what happened was Ridge's fault.
Well, I think I'm the one who messed things up.
No, there's no way. You've wanted this marriage more than anything. You wouldn't have risked it.
Not now. But there was a time when I thought that I had lost Ridge for good. He and Taylor were married and they were raising their children together. And I did something that I will regret for the rest of my life.
Wait, so you think this is payback?
I think so. It's the only explanation why Ridge and Bridget...
Oh, wait a second. Explain something to me. What does Bridget have to do with this?
Do you remember when she helped me give birth to Hope?
Yeah, but...
That is the day that she came face to face with my betrayal.
Your betrayal?
Hope is not Whip's baby, Rick. She's the result of an affair that I had. An affair with my own daughter's husband.
It's rather presumptuous of you, telling me my marriage is over.
I'm sorry, that was rude of me, although I am merely quoting your husband.
Well, some people say things in the heat of the moment, Miss Bain.
He's an honorable man who's extremely hurt that the person that he trusted the most lied to him about his own son's paternity.
Well, aren't we a busy little bee, buzzing around in everyone else's business?
We spent the night talking. He needed someone to confide in. I did not have to coax it out of him. He simply felt comfortable talking to me.
Or vulnerable, perhaps.
What kind of woman do you think I am, Stephanie?
Precisely what I'm trying to figure out.
All right, I'll make it easy for you. I was widowed at an early age. I raised a son, I built a successful career for myself at Fenmore's, and I did it all through hard work and integrity. Nothing more and nothing less. I do not prey on people or take advantage of them, especially when they're down, and that includes you. I have no interest in exacerbating your problems.
Excellent. Then why don't you just pack your bags and move out?
want me to move out?
Well, actually, this place belongs to my son. So if Eric is going to insist on
I
staying
have a
here,
lease through Fenmore's.
I'd be very happy to take care of that for you.
Have you considered that I could actually do some good? I could help Eric see a woman's side of this.
I think I'm perfectly capable of explaining my side of this to my husband.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to threaten you.
Oh, you don't, but you do annoy me. I'd rather not have you underfoot while I'm trying to work out this reconciliation with Eric. The real estate agent will call, and I'm sure he'll find something much more suitable for you.
That won't be necessary.
All right, if you want to do this on your own, fine.
I don't need an agent because I am not going anywhere. And if Eric chooses to stay on here, that's his business.
Well, how very generous of you.
Eric is a lovely man. He can share a lot with me about the fashion industry. I'd be a fool to pass up an opportunity like that.
Oh, I don't think anyone would ever mistake you for a fool. An opportunist, perhaps.
I didn't create this situation.
No, you didn't. But I don't think you'd hesitate to take advantage of it.
Like I said, it was a long evening. We touched on many subjects.
And what else did you touch, Miss Payne?
Pardon me?
Oh, I don't think I have to explain that one to you, do I?
You know, Eric told me a lot of things about you, Stephanie, but he failed to mention that you have a touch of paranoia.
Well, let's hope that's not the truth for your sake. Don't interfere in my marriage. Don't come between me and my husband. It's not a place you want to be.
You and Deacon?
He just...
No way, you didn't. I mean, you didn't.
Honey, it wasn't good for her. I wanted to just get her away from him.
So you slept with him? That was your solution?
No, it wasn't like that.
Damn it, Mom.
I know. I hate this every bit as much as you do. It was stupid, and it was selfish, and I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life. If I had any idea where this was going to go, where it would lead Bridget to, I never thought she was going to talk to me or set foot in the same room with me ever again.
Well, you obviously worked something out. She was your maid of honor.
Well, it looked like that from the outside. Until...
Until what? What happened?
Massimo threw us an engagement party, and I overheard Ridge and Bridget.
What was she telling Ridge about you and Deacon? I mean, is that why you called off the wedding? Because you guys were getting into it?
No, Ridge found out. Deacon made sure of that.
Well, then I don't understand.
Ridge and Bridget weren't talking about my mistake. They were talking about a secret of their own.
We had the best time.
We even beat Bridget in the Grand Prix.
You did you?
She drives slower than Grandma.
Come on, let's go put together my new jigsaw puzzle. Bridget, you want to help us?
Oh, I think Bridget's done enough for one day.
Please.
Oh, in a few minutes. Yeah. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot.
You're home early?
Well, you figured you could just slip in and out without seeing me, huh?
No. Well, maybe. It's just Dad and I had this long talk, and...
I know. You're the same one with me. Gave me the whole "what we're doing is wrong" speech. But he did apologize for coming down so hard on us.
This might sound strange, but I almost wish he'd stayed mad. I mean, at least then I'd have a reason to be defensive or self-righteous, instead of feeling this guilt.
Wasn't easy, was it? Seeing how torn up he is about it all.
Mom, too. And I'm responsible for that. And you know, instead of holding it against me, she made me promise that it wouldn't come between us. she reached out to me in such an amazing way. And, you know, for the first time in a really long time, I felt like it wasn't about her and what she wants. It was about me and her concern for me. And that hit me really hard, Ridge. I mean, I miss her. I miss my relationship with her.
I know how much that means to you.
So what am I supposed to do? Just turn my back on it and say, thanks, Mom, but I've got this relationship I want to continue with a man you've loved all your life.
Oh, perfect timing.
For what?
A chilled glass of Chardonnay, some ripe Stilton, and as many crackers as you want.
Good. My favorite meal.
Dinner comes later.
Thank you.
I had a glimpse today of what your life must have been like these many years, and I thought, if ever there's a man that needs a glass of wine, it's you.
So you met Stephanie.
She paid me a visit. Actually, she paid you a visit, and she wasn't very happy to find me here.
I heard she was on her way over here. I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Now, please, I stood my ground. No one's going to chase me away.
Good for you. And good for me.
Do you mean that?
Yes, yes, I do. If it wasn't for you, I'm afraid I'd be feeling very sorry for myself. And I can't thank you enough for letting me stay here.
To think that you wanted to be alone.
Yeah, someone was watching out for me. And that breath of fresh air that you said I needed to sort of get my feet on the ground again, I think I found it.
And the closer she got to the kids, the more attached she became to Ridge.
Well, I don't see the problem with that. I mean, she got to spend some time with him. She grew closer to her brother.
But he's not.
He's not what?
Ridge is not Bridget's brother. Or yours. He's Stephanie's son by Massimo Moroni. I know, it's unbelievable. I mean, we all just found out. First Bridget, and then Ridge, me, your father.
Oh, my God, Dad. That's why he left Stephanie, isn't it?
Well, he's devastated, having his firstborn ripped away from him like that.
Oh,
This is crazy, I know.
I mean, Ridge a Moroni?
By blood, anyway.
God, I just hope Dad sees it that way. I mean, no matter what, Ridge is always going to be a part of this family.
Tell that to Ridge and Bridget.
What are you talking about?
When I said they've grown closer.
Wait a minute, you're not saying that.
Ridge and Bridget, I don't really know what their relationship is. But I do know that they have kissed more than once.
The day I had today with the kids. And then coming home to you. It's the kind of life I've dreamed of.
Hey, if it's just a family you want.
No, it's not just a family. It's this family. These kids. Steffi and her beautiful little heart, and Phoebe's mind, you know how it's always one step ahead of everyone else's. And Thomas, how he tries to be such a grown-up and he's still such a little boy. How he kids me the way his dad does.
Kid you? Me? Not kid you?
Yes, you. Ow. You make me laugh. You make me feel safe. Rich, I know there isn't anything in the world you wouldn't do for me, and that's pretty hard to come by. When you find something like that, how do you not grab it and hold on to it with everything you have?
You can, though. But you and I have to draw a very deep line in the sand. And not cross that. Can you do that?
Can you?
So this is what you're talking about. This is your payback for what you did with Deacon?
You reap what you sow.
No, Mom, you didn't sow this. I mean, what were they thinking? What was Ridge thinking? I mean, my little sister?
He sees a beautiful young girl, so capable and compassionate with her whole life ahead of her.
Yeah, which he's gonna ruin, along with yours.
Rick, no, don't go over there.
Oh, you know what? Ridge is sick, and this has got to stop.
I'm not gonna cause your mom any more pain. You know how much I love her.
Me too.
Hey, Bridget. Come on already. We need you.
I'll be right there.
Okay, good.
Just the idea of losing you guys.
Well, don't you worry, because it's just not gonna happen.
Hello?
I hear you came looking for me.
Well, yes, where are you?
At the beach house.
Eric, come home and let's work this out.
I can't.
Well, at least come up to the house and let's talk about it.
What's left for us to say?
Well, I understand you had quite a bit to say, according to Miss Payne, and I must tell you that I was rather surprised that you would discuss the intimate details of our lives with a complete stranger. Isn't that for us to discuss?
Like you discussed your intimate details with me?
I love you, Eric.
Goodbye, Stephanie.
I'm sorry that was so hard for you.
I'm just gonna take a walk.
Eric, don't do this. Please, don't shut me out this way.
I'm sorry, Stephanie. You're too late. Eric's gone for a walk. But you know, you're welcome to try him back later. I mean, after dinner.
Stay away from my husband, Miss Payne.
You son of a bitch.
What is your problem?
You! And what you're doing with my sister. It's gonna stop, Ridge.